His audition couldn't have gone any better.
Yeah.
Knowing him, there was a steely determination underneath that says, I'm going to put myself in the best position either to stay at the club in some capacity or someone else is going to say, we need you as
Other
our
people would
manager.
be thinking, Mark,
Yeah,
we're offering a job.
Yeah, he looked the part, and he produced. He's been sitting here waiting for a manager or a coach to connect with the players. We have one right now.
Rio Ferdinand reveals theory as to why Ruud van Nistelrooy was axed by Ruben Amorim upon his arrival at Manchester United. Ruben Amorim officially began work as Manchester United manager on Monday. Ruud van Nistelrooy's exit as an assistant was announced shortly afterwards. Rio Ferdinand has explained his theory as to why Ruben Amorim decided to axe Ruud van Nistelrooy after his arrival at Manchester United. Amorim, who officially started work as United boss on Monday, touched down from Portugal with his coaching staff around 2 p.m. and was whisked straight to United's training base at Carrington, where he was greeted by senior executives. A short while later, the club confirmed that former United striker Van Nistelrooy, who returned to Old Trafford in the summer as Erik ten Hag's assistant, was leaving. The Dutchman had been keen to stay after overseeing an unbeaten 4-game spell as caretaker boss since Ten Hag was sacked, previously insisting he would see out at his 2-year contract. But Amorim decided to go down a different path, with the 39-year-old set to be joined by 5 members of staff who were with him at Sporting Lisbon, assistants Carlos Fernandes, Adilio Candido and Emmanuel Ferro, as well as goalkeeper coach Jorge Vital and sports scientist Paulo Baiare. And Ferdinand opened up on the departure of Van Nistelrooy, claiming that his history at Old Trafford played a key part in Amorim's decision. Speaking on Rio Ferdinand presence, he said, I think, for the manager, Amorim, it's not an easy transition to go in and have, sitting next to you on the sideline at Old Trafford, one of the most prolific strikers in the club's history. The fans love him. They loved him before his interim spell, they love him even more now. And any turns of results or bumps in the road, they'll say to get Ruud in as a manager. In announcing the Dutchman's departure, United had said in a statement, Manchester United can confirm that Ruud van Nistelrooy has left the club. Ruud is, and always will be, a Manchester United legend. We are grateful for his contribution and the way in which he has approached his role throughout his time with the club. He will always be very welcome at Old Trafford. Rene Haake, Ten Hag's other number 2, goalkeeper coach Gel Ten Ruela and performance analyst Peter Morel have also been axed to make way for Amorim's team. Speaking last month after his first game in caretaker charge, Van Nistelrooy had outlined his plans to remain at the club following Amorim's arrival. It's going to be short job as an interim, that was communicated very clearly, and I was happy with that, he said. I decided to come back here for a very important reason, that I am here as an assistant, I came here to help the club forward and I am still very motivated to do so in any capacity, as an assistant and now an interim. After this I go back to my assistant contract I have here for this season and next. I am very motivated to stay here and help the club forward. We will see, but it is the contract situation I am in, and my desire to help the club forward. I can speak to you about my side of the story, and after when the new manager is signing and conversations take place, we have to see how things develop. I want to help, I want to do everything I can in my abilities. The club is in a difficult situation and it is not where we all want it to be. Everyone is looking at Manchester United, but it is us as people on the ground to do the utmost, supported by fans, and it is a process. After taking charge of his last game as sporting boss in Sunday's dramatic 4-2 win over Braga, Amorim and his 5 staff boarded the 3-hour flight from Beja to Manchester at around 11 a.m. The majority of his United squad are away on international duty over the next week, but Amorim's first game in charge will be an away trip to Ipswich on Sunday, November 24th. Ruben Amorim axes Ruud van Nistelrooy and 3 others as new Man United head coach shows ruthless side. Ruud van Nistelrooy enjoyed an unbeaten run as Manchester United's interim boss prior to the official hiring of Ruben Amorim. Manchester United have made a decision on Ruud van Nistelrooy's future after an unbeaten run as interim boss. Having returned as a coach under Erik ten Hag in the summer, Van Nistelrooy took the job on a caretaker basis after his compatriots' dismissal and recorded 3 wins and 1 draw. The former striker was hopeful of remaining with the club and fulfilling his contract signed until 2026 even with the appointment of Ruben Amorim. However, The Athletic say Amorim has decided not to keep Van Nistelrooy on as part of his backroom staff as he looks to bring in his own people. Following up on the story from Laurie Whitwell, United released an official statement confirming Van Nistelrooy and 3 other coaches have also left. The statement said, Manchester United can confirm that Ruud van Nistelrooy has left the club. Ruud rejoined in the summer and has taken charge of the team for the past 4 matches as interim head coach. Ruud is, and always will be, a Manchester United legend. We are grateful for his contribution and the way in which he has approached his role throughout his time with the club. He will always be very welcome at Old Trafford. René Haake, Gel Ten Ruelar and Peter Morel have also departed and we wish them all well for the future. We will confirm the full men's first team coaching composition in due course. More to follow.